Hello everyone, welcome to Monday. My Monday was a bit chaotic. I couldn't stay on task in the beginning, and then in the middle I got my to-do list down and I was working on it and doing well. And then at the end my boss called me with another problem that like totally threw me off. So that is how my Monday went. I hope it went a little better for you. I also wanted to give you an update on the car situation. So, if you remember from last week, my car is to go into the shop tomorrow, and I had decided to leave my appointment as is. It's too much, it's very hard to get your car an appointment to begin with, much less waiting for things to people to order parts and such. I just feel like it's best for me to just keep everything with my insurance since they're responsive, and then hope to subrogate on the back end if she is at fault. Okay, I just finished cleaning out my car. You guys, I'll show y'all when I'm done. This bag of stuff that was in my car. I was like, why do I have this much stuff in my car? I wanted to go ahead and record some videos for YouTube today, but my computer is acting a fool. So I will let y'all see what that is doing in a moment as well. What was I going to say? So, update on the information. So information on the insurance right now is as follows. I called back today, and the lady who's handling the case, like I said, was going to be off this week. So I called back and spoke to somebody else this morning about it, and they said they did get pictures back from this lady, and that from what they could see, they couldn't see any damage and this and that, and that they were trying to verify the timestamp and whatnot on these records. So I called my insurance back to let them know, like, hey, they said this lady sent them pictures, but I don't trust anybody really. So could you call and get the pictures on your end so you can look for yourself? So that person said they were going to do it, but I hadn't heard back from them nor the other person's team. So I said, okay, well, let me call my insurance back again just now, a little bit ago. And I was on the phone with another lady, and she was like, oh, I see where they tried to call Progressive, or the other person's insurance, but no one answered. So I told her, she went and tried it, and she kept getting a voicemail of the lady who's on vacation. So I told her, what you have to do is go and not say you'd have a new claim. Then you'll get somebody on the phone who can then transfer you to somebody else in the department. And she's like, that's exactly what I was going to try, but it's going to be on hold for a while. I'm like, it's fine. At that time, I was trying to clean out my car, y'all. So she has me on hold, and I'm doing the boom, 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 you know, that music. So I'm like, cool. I'm doing that. My car is cleaned out. It's a mess. So she comes back, and she's like, I did speak to them, and they should be sending over the photos to us. But she says that they are not sufficiently... they're not, what's that called? Not sufficient. They're not okay with accepting the photos that this lady sent as like to finalize out the claim. So I'm like, what? I thought the person this morning said that, you know, it looked like. So now they're telling my insurance that the photos that were sent were cropped and put in Word and this and that. And they were like, we can't tell the data stamp on it, and that she needs to send more pictures. Because, which I love this, I didn't know they could do this. They can tell from the date stamp if you send it as like a photo when you took the picture. So if you take a photo with your phone, like you can see on your own photos, it has a date stamp. That is what they need her to send, and of the entire car, not just specific angles. So at first I was kind of doubting myself, and I mean, like anybody make a mistake, you ram me in my back, I'm like shaking up. I'm just kind of going off of dizzy, right? So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I made a mistake, but honestly, I really feel like it was her. So we're just going to be waiting again, y'all. Still playing the waiting game, but not really, because I'm going to go ahead and work with my insurance, and God is good, and God will always work something out for my favor. Everything is always working out for my good. So if I go and pay all this money that I got to pay to get my car fixed and have this rental, and, you know, they find out it was her, then I get my money back. If they found out it wasn't her, then I don't get my money back. But it is what it is. I'm just also very grateful that I have an emergency fund that can help me do these things in this time. So let me show y'all all the stuff that I got out my freaking car. It's ridiculous. Whole Panera bag full. It's stuff that was just in my car. CDs, manuals. I gotta make sure I don't lose this. I'm gonna put this in my bag. It's my parents' thing. Like, bruh. Why? Well, I gotta get all my waters out of there. But yeah, and let me show y'all what's going on with my laptop right now. I was about to do a video for my other channel. Baby, the devil is busy. It's already almost 6 o'clock. So now when the computer comes up, it's asking me for some weird key. BitLocker recovery. So before I can do any of my YouTube videos, I gotta figure out how to get in here. But that is what I'm dealing with right now, y'all. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's good. I hope you are blessed. I hope you keep the faith in whatever trials or tribulations you may be going through. God is with you, girl. God is with us, right? Just keep the faith, even if it's a little teeny bit. teeny bit. All right, y'all. Let me talk to y'all later, probably. Like, I'm not gonna cook, so there might not be any decluttering until tomorrow. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday, the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. So I'm working from home with all the water I plan on drinking. However, I'm working from home today, and now I have to work from home tomorrow. And if you don't know, I'm not a big fan of working from home. I like being in my office and all my setup and my scanner and my printer and all that, and the people are there. I actually like that. So, I mean, it's nice when you don't have to drive and all that to work. However, I was supposed to be bringing my car to the collision place to get it fixed through the insurance. And when I got there, they were ready for me to fix my car, but when I asked about the rental car, they were like, oh, she called them and they were like, oh, I'm sorry. We thought, someone changed your appointment to the 8th and blah, blah, blah. I was like, who? There's like the insurance company changed your appointment to the 8th. Okay, right. So I'm like, I can't really complain, but I'm like, okay, do you have a car? And they're like, well, we have cars, but they're all minivans and pickup trucks. And if you know me, I cannot drive a minivan nor a pickup truck. Like, I purposely have a small car. And when I made the reservation, I said to the gentleman, I was like, please make sure it's a small car because I can't drive bigger cars. I might have tried if it was like a little Kia Sorento or a little, is that their mid-size range? Like a little one, I probably would have tried it. But a minivan, baby? And a truck? No. So I called around to like other locations that I know my insurance works with, and nobody had a small car, y'all. Nobody. So I was like, okay, I went back up to the desk to the lady. She was really nice. Thank you, Miss Linda, for being a sweetheart. She's like, I can work with you with our appointment. We just need to figure out the rental situation. So I said, well, when's your next appointment? She's like, I can get you to come in tomorrow if they're able to get a car. So she calls back her person and they're like, well, we should have a small car in by tomorrow at 11. So I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So I mean, in the moment I was agitated and all that, but I'm grateful that it's just tomorrow. And when I called my boss, I was like, I can come in, because then it was like 9:30. I could have still came back in the office, did what I needed to do. But she was like, no, don't worry about it. It's probably more work if you drive here, then have to drive home and do all the back and forth and then do the same thing tomorrow. It doesn't make sense. So I'm just working from home now, which is great, I guess. I'm grateful. I mean, I save on gas and all that. So that is what's going on with the car. I feel like every time I talk to you, it's about the car. But that's what's going on in my life right now. I was able to record a video yesterday for my budgeting channel, and I will have that video up probably today sometime. Also, what was funny was I got home. See, God be working in such mysterious ways, y'all. God be knowing. Last night, I was on my phone paying mentioning my bicep don't hurt too much anymore from holding up the phone, which is good. Excuse me. My credit card. I had my credit card out to pay my HOA for the year yesterday, which miraculously almost worked out perfectly. Basically worked out perfectly. We'll talk about that on a budgeting video. But my card was here. Like, I have the Discover card as backup, but if you've been watching, you know that I don't want to use the Discover card for anything. I want to focus on just getting it paid off. But y'all, my Discover card was with me, but the card, my Capital One card, Quicksilver, is the one I wanted to pay with. That was at home. Like, I came home and it was sitting on the table, on my little table in the back. And I was like, I wouldn't have been able to pay with what I wanted to pay with. So maybe that's why it didn't work out. Or maybe I'll hear from the insurance. I don't ever know, y'all. God be knowing. I don't know. But that's the silver lining in that. But I just wanted to come on and explain what was going on with all of that. And, you know, we're not doing the gym right now because of the back. And I don't want to strain anything. But we need to declutter some things, or at least one of the drawers in the kitchen today. I don't want to lose my momentum because I got to check in with my 12-week year. And baby, we're not trying to lose this momentum. I'm telling you, for nothing else, I love this 12-week year because it makes me accountable to keep on checking in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to keep checking in. I have to keep checking in. And so if I'm checking in, that means I have to keep at least for me, I'm like, I have to do something. Even if I only declutter 2 things for the week, I have to do something. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'm about to get back to work. I just wanted to do this quick check-in while we had some sunlight out here in these streets. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Still at work, y'all. 2 of those bottles are gone, and I'm eating lunch. So it's a big old salad with just a tiny little bit of rotisserie chicken that I had left. And I made pasta. I don't think I shared my meal prep with y'all. So, because there wasn't one, I literally just made that pasta right now. And this salad I did buy salad and stuff like that, but they didn't have any rotisserie chicken. A little bit of rotisserie chicken from before left. So I have that and like, I think a couple wings or something like that. So I'm going to sit down and have my lunch. It's about to be 2 o'clock. It's 1:54. About to break my fast and eat my lunch, which might be the only meal because it seems like a lot of food. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're halfway through the week. We're actually a little bit over halfway through the month because today's February 15th. Hope your Valentine's Day yesterday was great. I didn't really do anything but work and try to get the rental car like I told y'all. So today we're going to be hoping that I can get the rental car. I don't have to be there till 11, but my friend Miss Linda at the dealership said, or the collision place said to call her before I come. So I'll give her a ring about 10:30 so she can check in with Enterprise and make sure the rental car is here or they have it. Also, I am going to try to declutter something today. I did not declutter something yesterday. Let me tell y'all what happened. See, what had happened was, what happened was I got off of work around 5 because I always end up working a little later when I'm working from home. And plus I was trying to make up some of my time. I got a call from my grandma and she's like, are you home? Are you at home yet? And I was like, yeah. In my head, I'm like, I work from home today. So I'm already home. She's like, oh, I was trying to catch you before you got there because your mom bought y'all some flowers. So my mom is so sweet. She bought flowers for all of us, all the girls, and maybe herself. I don't even know, but there were flowers in vases at her house. So for Valentine's Day, she bought herself flowers. And y'all, I was trying to have a no-spend day yesterday. But, you know, social media is very influential. You know, you see, you think, or just the holiday. I'm not really a Valentine's Day person. If I feel like doing something for myself, then I'll do it. So I felt like I wanted chocolate, so I went and bought myself some chocolate, which was like ridiculous because I didn't need the chocolate, but you know, it is what it is. So I bought myself some chocolate. I ate badly yesterday. I had like mostly snacks, but I went over to my parents' house, and so that's why I didn't declutter because I was with my family, hung out with the baby. Y'all, I didn't get no video, sorry. I was too busy having a good time. But let me show y'all the flowers she bought. They're so beautiful. If you can't tell by the lighting, it's a very gloomy day. But look at these flowers. They're so, in a little thrifted vase. They're such beautiful roses on all the different colors. I'm loving it. I feel like I manifested these flowers because I had said to my best friend earlier that day, and one of my other friends, I was like, I really want some chocolate and flowers. I said to myself, I should have bought myself chocolate and flowers. Just because, you know, I love me and I buy myself flowers, y'all know, outside of just the holidays, so why not? But then I'm like, I'm not buying flowers on this holiday because they hiked the price up. Same thing with the candy. And I mean, I went to the corner store and bought myself some chocolate because I wasn't going to go to no store because by today, tomorrow, this weekend, it's going to be half off. Y'all know how that go. So I did get myself some chocolate, but I manifested those flowers because I didn't know my mother was buying them. So that was really, really sweet of her. Um, yeah, y'all. So that is pretty much it. Just enjoying my roses, and I'm already set up for work. But before I get into work, I've got my things for my devotional sitting over there. Look at these tables, y'all. When I told you I had a whole bunch of junk, well, that needs to declutter. That might be what I decluttered, the stuff from the car today. But I also want to focus on, I don't want to get off track with the kitchen. I also want to focus on getting one of the drawers decluttered. But yeah, this table here, I don't even know what's going on with that. But I think a lot of the stuff that was on my desk, I put on the table so I could fit both monitors up there. But it's about to be Bible study time, so I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully to tell y'all I got the rental car, and hopefully to tell you that I'm decluttering something. Have a wonderful Wednesday if I don't see you later. Hello, beautiful people. So this is the afternoon check-in. It's 12 something. I'm just getting back from the place that took my car to fix or get a estimate. And let's pray that the estimate can be fixed and they don't total the car, because I was just talking to the enterprise guy that has like used cars or whatever, and they're talking about like $300 payments. And I'm in this car. It's a 2021. Let me look at the. Oh, girl. It's a 2021 Altima, and it feels tight in here. Like my headroom in my other car, which is a Sentra and smaller, feels better, but maybe I'm just not used to it. Anyway, fancy things, and I get to play my music like from the phone, which is awesome. Nope. Yeah, this is what it kind of looks like in this particular one. I don't know if this is one that they're selling, but I'll let y'all see on the outside. This one is a little banged up, I can tell you that. There's like cigarette burns on the seat. There's a little back thing, and I know this because I check my cars before I rent them, so no one tries to, you know, blame me for anything. But I'm about to show you the outside. The outside looks really nice. I just know that I'm not going to park it in my parking deck on the hill because I'm not messing up the front of this car and have to pay for anything. Anyway, I'm gonna show y'all around the car minus the license plate, and y'all let me know what y'all think. But the headroom though, and they don't even have no, mine has a sunroof, which I quite like. So I don't know what they have to offer. He told me to go, a website to go look on, and then maybe I'll go see. But with interest rates, do y'all know the interest rates on cars go up as house interest rates and credit card rates go up if you like finance it? Do you know? Anyway, let me show y'all the outside so I can get my butt back to work now. It's too close. That's what it looks like, y'all. And that's what I'm talking about. Down there, going up on my parking lot, it ain't gonna work, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. But it seems bigger than my car, but my car in the inside seems larger, which is the weirdest thing. But yep, that's what I have for rental. Y'all listen to me, okay? It is 6:22. I got out of work at like 5:15ish. When you home, girl, when you home. And I jumped right into YouTube. Like, I had, y'all gonna see one of them. Y'all gonna get one of them tomorrow, today, I don't know. I had a sinking funds reconciliation video, which took all of 30 minutes. My goodness, God, was down to the wire, because the specific thing I used to record only lets you have 30 minutes. And then I did my credit card reconciliation video. I still need to do my cash unstuffing, because we're not fooling with the cash no more. I cannot. Cash unstuffing video, which I don't know, I might just muster it up and just go ahead and do that right now and be done with that, because I have to catch up on videos, because then I have to edit things for the other channel. Send help. But right now, that's what I'm at. Like, I'm honestly, I'm on the verge of just ordering some pizza and setting my butt down. Like, that is gonna be meal prep for the rest of the week. I don't know. The pasta I made, I finished that today. I do have some salad left I could eat for tomorrow's dinner. But I'm feeling like ordering pizza and just being done with it. February to me was weird. I need March to be better. I need March to roll up in here like a lion and be ready to fight. Knucking and bucking and ready to fight. Okay, I'm done. But, y'all, you know what? We out here. We're grateful gang in it. So, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It is already more than halfway through February, and I've only done one drawer in that kitchen. You know what I'm gonna do this weekend? I am going to make a list of each part of the kitchen that I want to work on, so it's not so hodgepodgery, and be like, okay, drawer number 1, drawer number 2, and those are gonna be what I'm gonna hit. We doing it because this whole we're not gonna be one of those people that have goals and then all of a sudden we don't have goals. You know what I'm saying? And then come October, we're scrambling. Oh my God, goals. Oh my God. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. A 12-week program is going to work. Anyway, y'all, that's enough of me blabbering to y'all. But if you know, you know, I am going to order this pizza right here and sit down and enjoy the rest of my evening so that I don't have to think about food for the next couple days. I can't believe tomorrow is Thursday. Right. So the next couple days, I ain't got to worry about food. I'm going to order enough pizza to eat and just chill. Is that in my budget? No. But what I am going to do is we're going to figure out how not to spend any money on groceries for next week. Okay? Because I pretty much probably going to use the grocery money buying this pizza. What's left of the grocery money. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all on the flip side. Love you. Mean it. Bye. Hello, everyone. What's up? What's good? It is Thursday. My first day back in the office since Monday. And it was a good day. Let's see. Work was all right. And I checked my status of my claim and it says that they are doing the repairs, which, you guys, is such a blessing because I was afraid they would total it out because the repairs were going to be more than my car was worth, blah, blah. Didn't want to have to deal with that. My car is paid off. I worked very hard to pay that car off. It's only like 106,000 miles on it. And I know it's got a long way to go, like, to carry me before I have to start saving for a car. So I'm super grateful that they're working on it and they're fixing it. And I figured out in the rental why it felt so high. There's like a button on the side that can adjust the up and down of the seat. I guess the person sitting in it had the seat raised really high. So I lowered it some and it does feel like more room. And I love the connectivity of the Bluetooth to my phone. I don't have that in my car. But listen, I'm going to enjoy the new car, but I really only go back and forth because I don't want anything to happen to that car. I do not have funds to pay for that. So I'm back home. It's like 5:11. It was exactly 5 o'clock when I got home. But I was listening to some things on Instagram and responding to some things as well. Today, we are going to do some kind of... Uh-oh, someone's calling me. Sorry, guys. My coworker was calling me from another state, one of our other locations, because she heard about my car accident. She was checking in. But like I was saying, it's time to do a decluttering. Even if I'm just going to do one drawer, because I feel like we haven't decluttered anything. Yesterday, I got so caught up in making banners for both my channels that I sat on that computer and did that pretty much all evening. I did eat the pizza. I ordered the pizza, y'all. I told y'all might not know that. I was recording a video and I said I was going to order some pizza. I ordered the pizza and it was over an hour and the thing was still on prep. They hadn't even left with my pizza. I called, I was like, is this pizza on the way? Is the internet broken? Like, or is it still in prep? And he was like, oh yeah, yours is just about to go in the oven. I was like, cancel the pizza. Cancel the pizza. Don't worry about it. But then it was almost 8 o'clock. I was like, what's the point? And so I didn't get the pizza, which actually made it good because then I had a no-spend day. But now we got a finagle. I've got a salad and I had bought some... I don't think I showed y'all my grocery haul last weekend. This weekend that just passed, I had some deli meat that I'm just putting in there, and that's what we eating for dinner. But let's work on a drawer, okay? A drawer. Look how clean this is still. Look how clean this is still. Those are the still need to wash. That's one load. I just didn't want to put them in with my other laundry. The only over there is actually pretty clean still too. Only thing is the table. The poor table is just going through some things. And look how clean this is still. I'm so happy. All right. Ooh, we need to get over there. But one thing at a time. That's what I told myself. This is still clean. Definitely need some red pepper flakes. But I think we're gonna work with this because I want to put my forks in this drawer. So right now, what do we have? The cutting boards. I don't know, some HelloFresh meal papers, Home Chef meal papers, just tea, and batteries and knives. So that will never do. However, we're gonna have to go over to our Amazon box. I used to bring these things to my sister's house. Our Amazon box. Oh, is it in this one? It might be in this one. Yup. And grab, it might not be in this one. Oh yes, we need to grab in our Amazon box, we have our nice block situation as well as our new fork organizer, drawer fork organizer, and this is Joseph and Joseph. So those are gonna go into the drawer emptying. Woo, child. And this right here is why I am decluttering, because if y'all remember over Vlogmas, I bought this from, what's that place called that's really cheap? I forget the name. Shein, right? I love it. But I bought it because I didn't remember that I had one already. I already have one. So I spent, it wasn't a lot of money, but still, why do I need to? This is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff why I'm decluttering. This is why I'm decluttering, because no. No, I swear, just spending money for no reason. I had this already had this from the Dollar Tree, so I'm going to use it in this drawer. Have room for something right here, so I don't know. I'll be moving all the silverware that was in this into that. So this does have where it shows where forks go, knives go. Hope y'all can see that. And spoons go. I feel like I have this in. Is this right? I think so. You gotta stick them down there like that. At least that's what the picture looks like, right? Yeah, and the spoons go on the top. All right, so I'm just gonna put all the things in. Show y'all what it looks like. Okay, y'all, let me show y'all what I did. So I'm a little bougie now, call it what you want. And what I did was I took all my silverware and rubber banded them, and then of course I still want all the covers to my knives. And I put them back here because this drawer is so deep, and I'm hoping that these being right here, which I'm not gonna need to access a lot. If I have a larger dinner party, sure, I can pull these out. And if I ever want to cover the knives back, I have them. But I'm hoping that when I put these things back in here, they won't shift as much. Because right now, opening the drawer is shifting. Hold on, let me put them back. Yeah, I only kept my gold silverware. Because those are the ones I gravitate to anyway. Hold on, let me put y'all down. That one knife. Oh, what else is getting stuck up in here? I thought it was just this one knife, but something else. You guys have no idea how long it took me to just get this knife open out of here. Look at it. This knife, I don't even know why it's stuck, but it's stuck. Okay, I mean, I'm really stuck. Needless to say, no knives are going on the top row because I didn't notice it closes, but all the top row knives, no, it's not for them. Okay, after much struggle, these are back in their home. So this is the organization for this drawer. I'm not gonna lie, I need to make some decisions because there's no need for me to have this set of cups as well as this set of cups back here. Then I have these measuring spoons, and I have these measuring spoons. I don't need 3 things of measuring spoons. There's only one of me. All of these here I really do use. So they might end up in another drawer, but I do like the way that this came out on its own. What's left outside of the drawer currently is tea packets, which I'm going to put over by the coffee station for now. Some recipes, which I need to put in a book. This is garbage. This needs to go with the party stuff. This is an old thermometer, and it is going in the garbage. There's my scissors. This is, I did not like this thing that I bought from Shein, so that's also going in the garbage. And I'm not really sure where my cutting boards are going. I'm thinking they're gonna go underneath here. Okay, so that was it, you guys. I did something, although that was a struggle because that drawer, that knife getting stuck was not right. That was not right, but yeah, we got one more drawer to do, and then we are gonna tackle the cupboards and stuff. One thing at a time, y'all. One thing at a time. You ever feel like you're decluttering and just making a mess? That's what I feel like. And I do want to get another order for over here. But like I said, I need to, we're decluttering. I need to figure out what I want to do. I think I broke one of these. So honestly, I probably should get rid of this and keep the silver set. But I just, I feel like I should just buy myself a gold set. I'm trying not to buy things that I don't really need. I have 3 sets. Why do you need to buy another thing? You don't. But I also have like the idea of loving what you do have. So we'll see. All right, bye. Bye, y'all. Have a good day. I'm hungry. Oh, it's been out cooling because I don't like cold salad. But yeah, I'm about to sit down, eat that, have my grapefruit bubbly. Yep. Have a good night. Bye. Hello, beautiful people. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's been a long day. It's already 6:09, and to be honest, your girl is not feeling it. Feeling it. I'm supposed to be working on YouTube, but I just got home, and I'm hungry. All I've eaten today was popcorn and a few pieces of chocolate. And some water, of course. But I stopped and got myself some Chinese food. Because I really wanted like a meal, and I really wanted to go get myself some oxtail and rice and peas. But what was near the CVS, because I also went and dropped off my deposit money to pay the rest of the credit card and stuff. So, which I'm going to schedule a payment right now to pay the credit card, the rest of the money from the everyday cash expenses. But there was a Chinese spot right nearby, and I was like, that or JJ Fish again. And I felt like I wanted food. Hello everyone, it is Saturday. It is already like 4 o'clock. So I'm actually on my way to my parents' house to work on the invoices But first what I did was I'm packing up my car because the bigger car with like the rake and these things, and I put the lawnmower in and the power washer in the car, so I can bring to my sister's house so that they can get out of my house. And they're taking up space, which I don't really have. And she did say she needed her power washer, so that way I can just give her back her power washer as well. So that's what I'm doing. It was a wash day, so you know, couple hours. I just decided on blow drying it and just putting it in some plats and calling it a day. Um, yeah, time to go do some invoices, and I still need to bring that modem back to. It's already 4 o'clock. I don't know what time they close, but I need to bring the modem back to the cable company if I have time for that. But I will talk to you guys later. I was just catching you guys up on this Saturday, so I'm doing some productive things, but I've been kind of just taking it really slow, and I've actually been considering cutting off of social media for a while, not YouTube, just like Instagram. I don't really get on the Facebook anyway, and I don't have the TikTok. So I'm thinking about actually deleting my Instagram app from my phone for about a month or so. Just to like, I feel like too many things on there, too much to going on, and too much influences. And I think I have an addictive personality, I feel. I'm definitely that way with food, so I'm probably that way with other things. And I want to make sure I'm being true to myself and doing what I like. I feel like I'm feeling a little lost in the sauce with all the people doing all the things and me feeling like I need to do all the things too. So I'm just chilling. I just want to get back to me. Anyway, and I feel like lately I just feel like I want to cook for some reason. But then again, that could be an influence because I was watching a cooking show this morning. So I also need to probably limit the amount of television I'm watching as well. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. All right, guys, I just got to my parents' house and I got some bad news. Not like family bad news or anything like that. But the car, when I looked at the claim, it says they were working on it, but I guess they were working on getting an estimate. And somebody from State Farm, somebody from my insurance just called me and let me know that the car has been deemed a total loss because the car's worth is about $6,000 something dollars. My nephews are so nosy. $6,000 something dollars. And the damages are about $5,000 something dollars, and they don't see the point in like spending almost the whole car's value just fixing what's wrong with it. So I asked what my options were. So obviously they can send me like 6,000 something minus like the taxes and things for the car once I send the title and things like that. Or I can choose to buy out the car, but it's like another 1,000 something to buy out. So then they'll send me 4,000 something, but then I have to like figure out how to make sure the car has passed some kind of inspection to make it roadworthy of some sort. It was a lot. So he's supposed to send me an email explaining all of this. I'm really trying to just keep the faith through all of this because I was so excited thinking it was just getting fixed, and just to get that call to find out it's not getting fixed has really like messed me up. What are y'all doing? Hi, why are they looking at me? And here they come. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all, they just ran up to me to say hi and then ran back. Ridiculousness. Children. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad because I like my car. I like my little baby. And I hate having to make big life decisions with short periods of time. Oh, Jesus loves me. Yeah. Anyway, let me get in this house and go do this invoice and just kind of breathe and pray and ask God for help and direction and what to do, because I don't know. All right. Bye, y'all. Love you guys. Good morning, beautiful people. How are you? I hope you are well. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm getting ready to leave the house. I am back awake, renewed, and putting all my trust in God on this car situation. Maybe it was his way of saying it was time for a new car. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know how we're going to pay for it, y'all. But God willing, it will come to pass that all will be fine and all will be well. All is well. We're going to be that Shunammite woman, honey. All is well. Even when the car is dead, all is well. Okay, guys. So this morning, I got ready. Oh, let me show y'all my outfit. Sitting in my little comfy scarf is a little crooked. But we've just got my thrifted blazer that I love, that I just found in the bottom of the closet. Gave it a quick press. Not press, y'all know, steamer. I'm a steamer girl. A very old Tory top, my favorite black jeans, and I need to go back to rainbow. They're rainbow jeans, and get another pair, honey, because they're about to be on their last leg. And those booties I got from Amazon, which are very comfortable. The top is a little wider than I would normally like, but I do like getting my brown thrifted bag, feeling comfortable, feeling cute. I took the back of my hair out today, so we vibing. Feeling good, feeling free, feeling positive. Girl, I don't know if that's the right words, but that's what I'm singing. Yeah, and then after I go to my sister's, which I need to get out the door, y'all. It's 10:10. And I've got all the lawn stuff still in my car. She said she was going to take it when she came to my house yesterday, but she didn't take it. And so I'm going to drop it off, and then we're going to go have pho. Whoever, y'all know what I'm saying. That soup thing. I don't think I've officially ever had it, so I'm excited for it. And we're going to go celebrate my cousin's birthday that passed, and my sister's passing her nursing test. Whoop, whoop. And yeah, we're going to do that, and I'm excited. And I had already planned $100 for these things, so I feel some relief in knowing that money was set aside, y'all. Budgeting is bossy. All right, have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Let's see if I can remember to get any shots at the pho place. Oh, and I forgot to mention that today's devotional had me on fire because it came right on time. It was basically about trusting God in everything and putting all your trust in Him, not having the backup plans, not on your financials, not in your sources, not on the people. Look, we're out here not living by sight, but by faith. So God is always going to be good. Have a good one, y'all. Hi.
You gonna smile?
What's that?
You gonna smile?
What's that? What's that? What's that? No, you don't want it? No? You with your dad, so you serious? We doing a serious thing? Why we gotta be all serious? What? Don't. You got a lot to say. Don't punch me. Don't be pushing me. Don't be pushing me. Now you want to be ticklish? Now you want to be ticklish? Oh. She is aggressive. You see the people? Aggressive. I'm telling you. Don't look over here. It is now a video. We're at VN Pho. Hey. Hey.
Oh.
This mad close to your face? Okay. Really?
Ooh, maybe I should do it.
So he has. I have nothing. I'm still waiting.
ASMR videos, I always think those are so weird. Like I don't like.
But I kind of like watching them. I don't like the sound of it either. But I get stuck in it. Waiting on my food.
Eating giant meals,
so
and it's so funny.
No thanks.
Are they wooden?
Here's my
No,
food.
they're plastic.
They're plastic?
Mm-hmm.